What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Crypto Prince, aka C Prince, and on this channel I will show you how to gain and retain wealth in crypto. So in today's news, demand for crypto soars, Bitcoin funds break records, Goldman Sachs wants in, VECHAIN enables fee delegation feature for DeFi mass adoption, GREYSCALE's Michael Sonnenschein says institutional investors looking for broad exposure as company raises 700 million in one day. So before we get into the news of the day, let's take a look at the prices. So we see Bitcoin at 36,300 and that's up 0.9%. We see Ethereum at 1,232, that's down 0.5%. We see Polkadot $16 down 0.13%. We see XRP 28 cents, that's up 1.6%. We see Cardano at 37 cents and that's down 0.9%. We see Litecoin at $148 and that's up 4%. We see Bitcoin Cash at $490 and that's up 2.5%. We see Chainlink at $21 and that's up 4%. And Stellar we see at 29 cents and that's down 0.7%. So guys, in today's video we're going to also be doing a giveaway. The giveaway that was from last week, the person didn't claim, so we're actually going to bring it over to this week, right? So we're going to do a giveaway this week, so stay tuned for the end of the video to see the giveaway. If you're a subscriber, you're in the chance of winning $100 worth of Ethereum. So if you're a winner, just send your Ethereum address and then you'll get that money sent to your address. Yes guys, so make sure you click the subscribe button, make sure you click the like button, and make sure you click the notification bell, because you don't want to miss out on free $100 worth of Ethereum. It's basically free, right? I'm giving it to you for subscribing to my channel, for supporting me. So yeah, just click the subscribe button, and also make sure your profile is not private, because if it's private I won't be able to enter you into the draw, into the giveaway draw, right? So demand for crypto soars, Bitcoin funds break records, Goldman Sachs wants in. Investors are increasingly seeking exposure to Bitcoin following the recent months long price rally. Bitcoin exchange traded products are seeing record volumes. Meanwhile, more big banks are reportedly trying to get into crypto space, including Goldman Sachs. So if we were in the space a few years ago, you would understand that all these big institutions and these banks was saying that it was a scam a few years ago, and now everyone is getting on board. This article goes on to say, as Bitcoin continues to outperform other assets, more major companies are seeking to get into the crypto space. Goldman Sachs global head of commodities research Jeff Curry said last week that the Bitcoin market is beginning to become more mature after he called BTC a retail inflation edge. So previously he was saying it's just a retail inflation edge, right? Just for retail investors, but now he's saying it's becoming more mature, which is a very bullish indicator for those who basically looks up to banks or big institution to get inside a market or to get inside of investment before they get in, right? So they're saying that, listen, this market is becoming more mature now, so basically we need to start getting involved with this thing right now. It goes down to say the investment bank is now rumored to have issued a request for information, RFI, to explore providing digital asset custody service. The RFI was reportedly sent to a prominent company in the crypto custody niche at the end of last year. An unnamed Goldman Sachs source indicated that the firm is talking to several companies with a focus on custody service. So yeah, so this article is saying that Goldman Sachs basically send a request for information to a cryptocurrency custody service, which personally I believe it's Coinbase, right? And we see that Coinbase is regulated in the USA, so I believe that Coinbase is that company that they're talking about, that they said RFI to. Moreover, we know that Coinbase is like the easiest platform at the moment for newbies to get involved with or to use, right? So it goes down to say, recently the US Office of Comptroller of the Currency grant Anchorage additional approval to become National Digital Bank. Anchorage co-founder Diogo Monica told CNBC last week that the regulatory approval will attract many large institutional players to begin offering their own crypto services, including custody. So right now we see the US is granting approval to certain institutional companies to become a digital bank, and that's only good news for us, because this will become more and more mainstream. When the large money, when the big money institutional players are getting in, this will be good for us. And not only they're getting in, they're offering these services to their customers and their clients as well. Other banks, and it goes down to say other banks and financial services giants that are recently entered the crypto space, including Spain's second largest bank BBVA, Standard Chartered Bank, Southeast Asia's largest bank DBS, and Italian insurance giant Generali. Some of them only offer crypto custody service, while others also offer Bitcoin trading services. So that's a massive news right now. So the last bull run in 2016-17, none of these big players was involved with what's going on right now, right? And we see this is a big deal right now, because this is why I believe that this bull run will be way bigger than the last bull run, because these big institutional players are getting involved, because they're seeing that, listen, this is the future. We need to be involved, and no one wants to be the first, no one wants to be last. So right now we see Goldman Sachs talking about cryptocurrency, we see JP Morgan, and now we've got companies like GREYSCALE, we got lots of institutional company getting involved, buying up the Bitcoin. Right now there's a shortage in Bitcoin, and there will be a shortage in ETH. It's just going nuts right now, right? And that's due to the adoption process of these institutional investors. Now when the retail investors get involved as well, this is when we'll see parabolic moves in the crypto space. So let's get into the next news. And this next news is about VECHAIN. VECHAIN enables a fee delegation feature for DeFi mass adoption. In a media post, VECHAIN CTO Peter Zhou revealed a new feature called Fee Delegation as a Service, DAAS. Integrated into the VECHAIN Thor blockchain native fee delegation protocol, the feature will allow reducing the complexity of interacting with decentralized application dApps by facilitating transaction payments. Zhou explained that one of the biggest obstacles in the DeFi sector is that users must cover network transaction costs to invoke the features in a smart contract. Therefore, they have to use their private keys and pay with the currency or token used by the blockchain. To interact with a smart contract on the Ethereum, it is necessary to use gas, aka GUI, to validate the transaction. This creates difficulties for users and hinders the mass adoption of dApps. Zhou believes it's already hard enough that users have to buy and store cryptocurrencies, deal with volatility of token price, so calculating the transactional cost is an unnecessary burden. On Ethereum, these can be worth hundreds of dollars depending on the number of transactions and congestion on the blockchain. In contrast, VECHAIN seeks to implement an infrastructure layer that allows for delegation of fee payments to third parties to reduce user exposure to this potential risk and difficulties of interacting with a smart contract. Zhou added, as an analogy, if Amazon users were asked to pay for computational resources anytime they place an order, it would significantly impact the usability of the platform by placing constraints on users. So for me, this is a big deal right now, because what this guy is saying, what this Zhou guy is saying is so true, right? We want to see mass adoption, right? And to get your dad, your mom, your nan, to get people around you involved, or people that's less tech savvy, to get them involved with the future first before everyone else, it's going to be quite difficult. Or even to get involved overall, to get everyone involved overall, it's going to be difficult, because not everyone is going to have the time to learn these things. Not everyone's going to have the capacity to contain these information, to learn how to use a MetaMask, to learn how to calculate your GUI, to learn all these things. And it's as what the guy said, it's an unnecessary burden. So what VECHAIN is trying to do is to free up things like this, which is a very good use case. And for me, I'm a VECHAIN holder, and for me this is a very bullish news. Why I'm going to continue to dollar cost average into VeChain. VeChain's main aim is to develop the space, and in order to develop the space, you need to bring mass adoption. So I see VeChain with this proposal now trying to bring mass adoption to the space. VeChain goal is to become the powerhouse for dApps. Therefore, it is necessary to complement the fee delegation protocol with the DAAS. Thus, the user experience will be improved and the real demand will be created for the relevant token for the DeFi service. So basically, VeChain's trying to bring DeFi to the next level, right? And they said they're trying to be the powerhouse for dApps. And we know that dApps are basically decentralized apps. So it's just like you got apps on your phone. These apps on your phone are centralized, right? Because it's owned by entity. Now, decentralized apps is owned by no one. So I believe this will be big for the crypto space. I believe that this is a massive news because in order to do certain things, in order to partake in certain cryptocurrency DeFi application, you have to be clued up, right? So you have cryptocurrency, then you have DeFi. It's another layer, so to speak. So it's hard enough learning about cryptocurrency, then you have to start learning about DeFi, which is finance in a decentralized way. And it's quite mind-boggling when you try to think about these things at once, right? And right now, all the information is being flooded at once because we're in the bull run right now, and no one has time to. If you weren't in the space before and have been learning before, it's difficult now to get to a DeFi level right now. You need to be starting off with your training wheels, right? What is Bitcoin? What is blockchain? What is the use case for blockchain? Why is blockchain important? All these questions, this is like the training wheels stage. So there's a different level when you keep going up in levels. As well as DeFi, you got another layer which is NFT. You got another layer which is oracles. You got so many different layers that's involved with the whole cryptocurrency space. So it's quite difficult for a normal user that's never experienced cryptocurrency before to get involved, and that's why, as what this guy is saying, it's going to hinder a mass adoption. So this is good news for us as VeChain investors. I will be dollar cost averaging in more. Next news, Grayscale Michael Sonnenshen says institutional investors looking for broad exposure as company raises 700 million in a day, right? The asset raise, which according to the CEO is the largest single day asset raise so far, follows Grayscale recent release of its Q4 report. According to the report, Q4 of 2020 has been a successful one with a total of 3.3 billion in assets being recorded across the company's range of products. It goes on to say, while Bitcoin remains most of our investors' first step into the space, we've seen an uptick in interest from allocators looking for broad exposure, avoiding the need to pick winners and avoid losers. So, I mean, this is quite surprising to me because these are basically people that don't understand the crypto space. Well, it's not really surprising because they're investors, right? And investors understand that you can't be betting on one horse. Yes, Bitcoin is the biggest and that's like the safe option, but you still need to spread your risk. You still need to diversify, and that's what they're trying to do right now. Investors, the large investors, according to Grayscale, that they're trying to they don't want to just hold Bitcoin. They want to have an edge, right? They want to go into other projects, and I believe that Ethereum will be a major big deal because I know that Grayscale has Ethereum as an Ethereum fund. They also have a Horizon fund. Horizon also lots of money will be going on Horizon. So that's a good thing for me for as an altcoin investor. That's good for me, right? Because this shows me that it's not just Bitcoin people are focusing on, and when the money goes in Bitcoin and there's so much money in Bitcoin, it's going to overflow on the other alts. So I believe that if you do your due diligence, if you do your research in the proper projects, in the correct projects, I don't believe that there will be no loser in this bull run if you do your research, right? So there will be a possibility of a few projects that don't go as high as other projects. So this is Grayscale asset under management, right? They got a Bitcoin trust, they got a Bitcoin Cash Trust, they got Ethereum Trust, they got Ethereum Classic Trust, they got Horizon Trust, Litecoin Trust, Stellar Trust, XRP Trust, Zcash Trust. These are Grayscale asset under management, right? So when people are looking at Bitcoin and saying that, listen, we need to have an edge against Bitcoin in the same crypto field, they're going to come to Ethereum, because Ethereum is the second biggest crypto in the space. And these are safe investors. These are risky investors that's going to go out on the coin market cap page and go on page 5 and start buying cryptos. No, they're only going to buy what's inside the Grayscale asset under management, and they're going to be looking for the biggest ones. So they want to avoid need to be picking winners. So by just investing in Bitcoin, you're saying that Bitcoin is going to be the only winner, right? But by diversifying, I would say by getting some Bitcoin, getting some Ethereum, getting some Horizon, getting some Litecoin, getting some Stellar, and possibly some Zcash, you're being wise, because you're spreading your money across different. So if Zcash doesn't pay out, then you got Stellar and Litecoin and Ethereum and Bitcoin. If these two don't pay out, you still got 3. If these 4 don't pay out, you still got Ethereum and Bitcoin. So I believe that it's always best to diversify as much as possible. And these institutional investors bringing their knowledge from the old financial world into the new financial world, they're doing basically the same thing, right? And we as investors, we should be doing the same thing. So personally, dollar cost average in altcoins, right? Because I believe that there's bigger potential gains to be made in altcoins rather than Bitcoin. I believe that Ethereum will make you more gains than what Bitcoin will. However, other altcoins, smaller altcoins, will make you more money than even Ethereum. Also, we have to keep in mind that that's a bigger risk. So we're not in the space to make small gains, right? If we want to make some small gains, we could be on the stock market. We could be trading gold, right? We could be trading stocks if we want to make small gains. But in this area, in crypto space, everyone that get involved in crypto is for a huge gain. Some people say it's because of the technology, and I also believe in blockchain technology. However, I'm more concerned about the money than the technology, because the technology is revolutionary, right? The governments can't stop this technology because it's going to revolutionize the world. So it's just a matter of time before they bend the knee and say, listen, we surrender, Mr. Satoshi. We surrender, right? It's only a matter of time, because this technology is going to be in every niche. This technology is going to take over, whether it's social media, whether it's finance, DeFi, whether it's gambling, whether it's car manufacturing, so many different, whether it's track and tracing, so many different niches that's involved in crypto right now, and I can't see this slowing down. No, so I believe that there's going to be a bear market soon after this bull run hype. So we have to also be prepared for that. But for the future, I believe that crypto will be taking over everything, every sector in the future. So these are my thoughts on the news today, and now we're gonna get into the giveaway. So guys, these are a list of all my subscribers that I can see. If you're not here, make sure you check your profile that it's not private, unless I won't be able to add you to this draw. So this is a list of everyone that I can see. So let's just get it right now. Let's get it. Let's see who won. Russell Cohen. So today's winner is Russell Cohen. So thanks for subscribing to my channel, my guy. Make sure you send over your Ethereum wallet address in the comment box below. When you send it over, I will send to you $100 worth of Ethereum. Potentially this could be worth $1,000 to $10,000. Who knows what price Ethereum will go to in the height of the bull run, right? So this could potentially be I could be potentially giving away between 1,000 to 10,000 or more. I don't know what price Ethereum will go to, but I know it's going to be the minimum perhaps will be 1,000 this will go to, right, which is 10x from the price of Ethereum now. So guys, thanks for watching my channel. Make sure you click the subscribe button, make sure you click the like button, make sure you click the notification bell if you haven't already did, because each and every time I go up 100 subscribers until I reach 1,000 sub, I will be doing a giveaway, right? After I reach 1,000 subs, then I'll still always be doing giveaways, but after I reach 1,000 subs, then I'm going to be changing the format of the giveaway. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope your day has been great so far, and it will continue to be great. Continue to hold them bags. See you in the next one.